YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now today I'm going to do my best to upload about say 3 reactions, and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going on. So my first reaction of today is going to be JINJER, and this song is called Wallflower. I've been an avid fan for JINJER for as long as my YouTube has started, and it's been a wow factor for me. So I'm so happy and so glad to still be here, still be representing JINJER, and and Tatiana is absolutely amazing. Roman's amazing, Eugene's amazing. They're all amazing. I can't tell which is my favourite song. Really, actually, I like the reggae version, and I have explained that to you guys, and you avid fans of JINJER will know what song I'm talking about as well. Let me know what your favourite ones. My second one is Noah, and then after Noah, Teacher, I think will be my next favourite of my one. So let me know what your favourite JINJER song is. As you know, JINJER is going to be playing out very soon. Their tour is starting very soon, so if you're going to there, let me know about that as well. I would like to know who's actually going to be going to these concerts, or indeed who has already bought their tickets, in fact. So that'd be lovely to share with ourselves. Let me know who has bought a ticket and who's thinking about buying a ticket, and also who's actually seen Tatiana in the flesh. That would be nice to know as well. Anyway, that's going to be my first reaction of today. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there's some fantastic, amazing artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And once again, I have simplified it for you. I have broken it down into various musical categories. Just remember, when you go into these individual categories, just remember these are artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed at all. Right, let's go straight into my first reaction of today. So this is JINJER with Wallflower. So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? That sounds like somebody running. There you go. I like that black and white with the only reds showing. It's like Sin City. They've done exactly the same thing. I'm stopping it right there, and it's only for a few seconds. This is what I like about JINJER. You expect heavy metal elements, but there's so many different kind of fusions within their music. So it's not just heavy metal that they will give you. And there's always a break. Sometimes it's not always in the beginning. Sometimes it's the third quarters of the song when they give you sort of like a break, and they throw it in a different aspect of their music or what they're known for, or majority known for. And I like that about them. But you don't know where it's going to be. Same thing when they stop, when it's ending. You don't know. It's just a sudden drop stop. So these are their signature elements, which I love to see. I'm quite surprised that it's at the beginning. Or pleasantly surprised that it's at the beginning. It leads me on to, okay, what they're going to do with this, where they're going to go with that, how they're going to put it into, how they're going to incorporate certain things. There's a lot of question marks, and they leave that mysterious element into it. It's just nice. It's nice. I'm going to go back just a little bit. I'll say put it about here.
Your capsule is your fortress where you can leave your wounds. Your people, avoiding people, and fall in love with solitude. They won't find me in my shop. The chances go to zero.
It's kind of like an off jazz feeling.
Take it off and be myself. The outside is hostile, and the waves here.
It's almost like the calm before the storm.
So I climb into my shell to lick my wounds again.
So I mean,
Silent and satisfied, misunderstood and proud. Biting our tongue in fear of saying something wrong.
I like the. Sorry, I shouldn't be talking over it, but I like the contrast between it going from color into black and white, then back into color, and this the potent reference is red. Now you've seen it in a number of movies. I'm sure you have. Like, I already named one, Sin City, but there's loads of movies that they do where the background is black and white and there's only one part that is red, and normally it's the red dress or the red lipstick or the red hat or the red bag or the red car indeed. And it just gives you a different kind of dimension in the actual film. But what they're doing in the music video, they're giving you that same thing, but they're also switching to color as well. So it's a nice fusion in between the two. And then you've got this jazz element that's going into it. And then at some point, you see a breakthrough of the heavy metal. And I only believe that 3/4 of the way, we're only about to say halfway now, that you're going to have some heavy duty, heavy metal that's coming into it. Don't forget, you have yet to hear Tatiana's growl coming into the element as well. Roman hasn't even gone crazy, neither has Eugene gone crazy yet. So there's all different kind of aspects to looking forward to. This is, like I said, this is for me, this is like the calm before the storm, this element. But I reckon that within about, say, 10 or 20 seconds, everything's going to go ham. And it's going to go absolutely crazy. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping that it does. I'm going to go back just a little bit. I promise not to pause too much. Or maybe I will. That's a very difficult skill to do. Alright, there she goes.
I gotta go home, my batteries are low. This life is on lockdown. I gotta go home, my batteries are low. That's what it's all about. I never asked to be here. I had enough from the beginning. Turning molehills into mountains. I feel the pressure building.
Let loose.
Should I just go on or jump over the wall and say hello to the sick world? I gotta go home.
She's shooting her own band.
This life is on lockdown. I gotta go home. My That's what it's all about.
Cool. God, is one of the paintings gonna drop? I thought one of them was gonna drop. I always forget that fact. Sorry, mate. So that was JINJER with the original video Wallflower. There's a lot of things that was going on within the music video. I like the two walls on the wall, the one dark one, the one white one, representing the light and dark, or evil and good. I love the I don't know what it's called, this kind of Asian kind of drawing with the powder. I don't know what it's called. I think a number of Tibetans do that as well. I love the black and white and then the red coming into it. I love the location of inside the inside the room, and that was nice. I like the location outside as well. The chasing scene was quite cool as well. The music itself, it threw me off, and I loved that. It was like you didn't know what was happening. You didn't know what was going to happen around the corner. You didn't know when she was actually going to go ham. You didn't know when Roman or Eugene's going to kick in. You didn't know when Vad was going to kick in. It was just all left on eggshells, and I think that's the way how they wanted it to be designed, where you didn't know when the next instrument is going to come in. You didn't know when the next riff is going to come in. You thought that Eugene's going to go actually crazy as he normally does. But it was very, very controlled. It was almost like the whole music was contained and ready to burst out like a balloon kind of thing. If you it's just waiting for a pin to burst the balloon for it to explode. And sometimes in their music video, you do get that. If you go into their accolade, you see certain aspects. For instance, in, I think, the collaboration... No, I'm talking about Hard Kiss there. Well, I was talking about another different kind of collaboration. The collaboration that I've always said that I wanted to is Hard Kiss and JINJER. And it's still not happened yet. It must happen. It's got to happen, I swear. But what they bring onto the table, what they always bring on the table, which is kind of weird for me, is that being that they're from Ukraine, I don't hear a lot of Ukrainians jumping up and down about them. And it's more about the rest of the world jumping up about them. And even though they are representing, and what they bring onto the table, like I said, is their individual classically trained elements, which you clearly heard in this. You hardly hear it, to be fair, in majority of their songs. You've got to have a keen ear to listen to their training attributes, what they bring onto the table. And like I said, you normally get that in the breaks in the third quarter. But this one is kind of spread out from beginning to end. But my bigger question is, Ukraine, yes, they are from the Ukrainians, and I had a word with a Ukrainian before regarding JINJER, and there's a certain kind of love-hate with them, but they're certainly more loved outside of Ukraine, in various other countries. I'm not saying Ukrainians don't love them. I think it's a case of Ukraine fully knows their history. And because they fully know their history, they are better judge in liking them and not liking them, or just knowing that they're just there in existence, but saying, you know, okay, look, there's other people to appreciate more. The history goes deep, but they're doing their own thing. If you like to add on your 2 pence regarding the history of JINJER, why they are not as loved as like the Hard Kiss or so on in Ukraine, then please, by all means, let me know about it, or let us know about it. But I've loved JINJER from the day dot, and I was quite surprised when I carried out my first reaction of JINJER. Even though it got very high views, the response back from the Ukrainians on their history is like, wow, I did not know that. And it kind of makes sense on the reason why I haven't seen any kind of collaborations with any other Ukrainian artists. I think they must be the first Ukrainian artist that I haven't seen them do a collaboration with other Ukrainian artists. And I have done a lot. I really have. So there's still kind of spaces and question marks to be asked regarding JINJER. But I thoroughly enjoy their music, and I'm here to support. I'm one of those people that, okay, I don't let the history or what they do get entwined with my emotions or my thoughts. I am on the neutral plane, and I love them for their music. It's as simple as that. I don't know them any other way. It's just for their music. And for that reason, I salute you. Absolutely amazing. Once again, Tatiana kills it.